Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to take a look at some more Ninja Turtle stuff, but with a twist. We have got the Batman versus Ninja Turtles set by DC Collectables. This was a GameStop exclusive, and in this pack we have got Shredder and Ra's al Ghul. So let's take a quick look at the packaging and what they did here and get this bad boy open. So as you can see, we have got the animated versions here for Ra's al Ghul and for Shredder. And right off the bat, they don't look that bad, but I was taking a closer look. And you can see we got a bunch of accessories, and his accessories are kind of cut down over there. But they came out with 5 sets. They got Ra's and Shredder, Batman and Leo, Ralph and Robin, Batgirl and Donnie, and Mikey and Alfred. This is the one that we got, and we're going to take a look at it. So let's go ahead and cut this bad boy open and see what we got inside. Right off that bat, that backing for this is a turtle shell imprint. Nothing too fancy. We got these figures here. And we're messing around with having a little backdrop here, see if it helps our videos out a little bit better. Give me some feedback on if you think this one looks a little bit better or not. We've got Ra's in there with one zip tie, same with Shredder. I don't believe there's anything holding them in on the back that I can see. And they both do have these nice cloth capes, which we will go over in just a second. But yeah, oh, I like that. So as you can see, for accessories, we have got a spare set of hands for Ra's al Ghul. We've got his sword. That's it. For Shredder, we've got Ninja Star. We've got ooze canister, and we've got 2 separate sets of hands with short blades and long blades. And I believe what he's got on are short blades with closed fist, and I believe these ones are open fist hands. Yep. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get these out and show them off. Alright, so first up we're going to take a look at Shredder, and we have got his cape here, and this is a really nice little soft silky fabric for his cape, and it's this nice like kind of royal purple. Looks really nice. For being the animated versions, I didn't expect too much detail on these guys, and I mean that's kind of what they delivered in my opinion. They aren't bad by any means, and the Shredder actually is a really decent figure. I'm not really noticing too much complaints with the Shredder himself outside of like his hand sculpts, and like some spots on like his arms and everything do seem kind of clay-ish, like kind of like poor sculpting or something, or just poor finish. Like they could have like smoothed it over a little bit better, but it might have been intentional. Let's get a closer up here of what we are talking about. Like the hand there, it looks like a clay sculpt in my opinion. Like when you mess around with some clay and everything, and we don't got like super high detail going on his weapons there either, his little shred blades. But I do like how they did capture his animated essence, and if you don't look too hard into it for detail, just standing by passing him, he does look like a really great figure. Now he does stand just shy of 7 inches. He's probably to the tip of his helmet, he's probably about 6.5. Now Ra's al Ghul, I feel, stands a little shorter right there, about 6.25. If we can see that, maybe 6.5 even. So they're roughly the same size, but Shredder's a little bit taller. Now, the issue that I had with him was I feel like they kind of crossed a little bit too much between animated bright like clothing and like the pale complexion of him. But he doesn't have a bad face per se, but if you get up in there real close, and if we can see if we can get a focus on that. See if we can keep focused. Not gonna give us the focus we want, are we? There we go. You can see more of that clay sculpting is like design that I'm talking about. Like you can see all the little minor imperfections going on. It's not just like wrinkles and crevices for like, you know, his skin or anything like that. Like it just seems unpolished. You know what I mean? Not a bad thing by any means. Like I still like these figures. And articulation's great. The thing I really like about Roz's cape is that it folds over on itself like this. So you can actually unfold it to go over his shoulders if you want. You can unfold it over his shoulders like this. But we do have it like stitched together here so that it stays in that like folded over position and everything. But he's got this nice finish, that what do you want to call that trim on that cape, and I really like that. For articulation, we've got the head movement, we've got really good movement for the arms and for the wrists, elbows, and it seems like these hands are just pegs. Can we see that? Yep. So, like, when you want to change out the hands, sure you heard that nice little snap. Just snaps right on in there. So, we've got a waist movement, well, an abdomen twist. No, that is the waist twist. It seems like we have full range on the legs, but because of his little coat thing here, like you can't really like stretch them out, like you can't get him to do the splits. And we've got a double knee joint, so you can kick himself in the butt all you like. And then we have got the twist and the uppy down on the ankle. So he's got all the range that you really would want. Really nice. Now the only difference with Shredder, which is what I got confused about with him because I was looking at the Shredder like, that's sweet. He's got this upper abdomen movement, and he does got a tiny bit of play there, like not really, like it's not really like a feature for him to like, you know, punch over or anything, but he's got that twist, and right below that he's got the standard twist. So like you can give him like a really weird twisty position if you wanted to and everything, get him to some sweet poses. But like I said, he's got the head, he's got the arms, the shoulder pads do kind of hinder that arm movement a little bit, but we've got, and it feels like very loose for the joints, but not like they're just gonna fall over and move on their own or anything either. Like they're not like loose, but they're not like super tight either. But I did notice like the knee joints, the one side of the knee joints on both these figures was like really stuck on there and everything. So I mean, you might want to take the precaution, heat up your figures before you start, you know, going around bending them all sorts of crazy positions and everything. But yeah, like I really dig this. Now the thing that I really like about the Shredder is his alternate hands, because we look at this, we've got these short little things with his fists. Now you can swap that out to have his long blades, which, let's be honest, his long blades are probably the best feature, and those are closed fist as well. But then he also does have short blade wrists with open hands, so you can put some stuff in his hands. Now the only accessories he does come with is the TGRI ooze, TCRI. Let's see if we can get a close-up in there. Now just for comparison, I want to set this next to the NECA one, so give me just 1 second. Now we got this set up next to the one from NECA for the movie Turtles. Significantly smaller than the NECA one, and I feel like the movie just had a better design on it. And the thing that I find lacking on this is just the paint job. Like, I mean, the yellow and black just kind of all over the place on that. The vinyl sticker there that they got for the TCRI looks good. Like, even the canister, I mean, it doesn't really have like an ooze in it, but it does look nice. Last accessory we have is just a little plastic star. Nothing too fancy. It was a little pointy. Not too pointy though. Now, Raz's sword. Nice little simple mold there. Has a little bit of flimsiness to it, but not like crazy. It's not like rubber. It is like a solid piece and everything. So it looks nice. Now Raz's extra hands. He's got this one. And he's got... oh man, now I can't get it out. There we go. And we've got this one, which I think is a real nice hand sculpt there. I really like this one. It's just got that kind of thing going on there. Little, like, trigger finger going on. And there you have it. You got them two just going at it right there. I did not like how tight this hand was. Like, it's not tight enough to hold the star, but it's too tight to really get that canister into his hand. And I feel like the only hand that is going to hold that canister is one of Raz's extra hands. I did not like Raz's hands themselves because he doesn't actually hold that sword that well, and I had to use this hand here to kind of wedge it in there to find a way to have him hold it kind of steady, because otherwise it was just like wobbling all around inside that hand. So that's my only complaint. Like, they're not really holding things, but I mean, like, he does look pretty sweet being able to hold it like that. And you can pose him up to do a nice little scene. And as you can see, we've got his long claw on there, and we swapped that with the open hand. So yeah, all in all, not a bad set. If you're interested in these Batman Ninja Turtle sets, like, I'd say they're worth picking up. DC Collectables did a decent job with these. Just watch out for those hands and finding Jimmy rigging ways for accessories and whatnot. So thanks, guys.